Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UFC GM2. Live from T-Mobile Arena, we have a great card ahead of us. Now, if y'all were not here yesterday for UFC GM1, we have a quick recap for all of y'all. If y'all are just now joining, make sure you put your picks in the down below in the comments. The winner will be getting a prize. Now, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a night! Washington, D.C. just got lit on fire, and the smoke is still rising from UFC GM1. We open the main event explosion, Ilia Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett, lightweight division. The Spanish-Georgian wrecking ball walked through the Liverpool showman and put him to sleep at 1:35 of round 3 by brutal KO TKO. Fight of the night, performance of the night, absolute statement. Topuria just announced his arrival at 155 pounds in the loudest way possible. Main card fireworks kept rolling. John Jones versus Alex Pereira. 5 full rounds of pure violence until the Brazilian power-punching assassin ended it at 0:36 of round 5 with a KO TKO that will live forever. The lights went out and Pereira walked off looking like a different animal. Colby Covington versus Bilal Muhammad. The welterweight war ended the old-fashioned way. Muhammad took every round, stayed composed, and walked out with a clear unanimous decision after 15 minutes of pressure. Undercard chaos was just as loud. Zhang Weili versus Valentina Shevchenko. The two queens went the distance, and Shevchenko got the decision nod after 3 hard rounds. Raul Rosas Jr. versus Cody Garbrandt. The young phenom ran into a veteran who still has that snap. Garbrandt took it by decision. Jamahal Hill versus Paulo Costa, and this one was nasty. Costa walked him down and finished him at 4:08 of round 2 by KO TKO. Absolute power display, the highlight of the undercard. Bobby Green versus Dan Hooker. Green stayed sharp, stayed busy, and earned the decision after 3 rounds of slick striking. The veteran shows he still belongs. Macy Barber versus Rose Namajunas. Rose looked like the old champion again and took a clean decision victory. Pfeiffer versus Robert Whittaker. The rising powerhouse smashed Whittaker at 1:13 of round 3 by KO TKO. Another highlight reel finish, and closing the bloodbath, Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Tai Tuivasa. The Surinamese wrecking ball put Tuivasa away at 4:48 of round 2 by KO TKO. 10 fights, multiple knockouts, history written in blood and glory. UFC GM1 just delivered pure, unfiltered, championship-level violence. Who's next? Because after a night like this, the entire division just got put on notice.
And just like that, UFC GM1 is in the books, and tonight we have UFC GM2 ahead of us. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fight fans from every corner of the globe, get ready, lock in, clear the calendar, because UFC GM2 is coming live from the electric T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, and this card is stacked from the floor to the rafters with pure violence, unfinished business, and absolute star power. We're starting at the bottom and climbing all the way to the top, and every single fight is a banger. First up, Bryce Mitchell versus Youssef Zalal. The unorthodox, wild, anything-goes Arkansas warrior, thug nasty Bryce Mitchell steps in against the slick, submission-hungry Moroccan devil Youssef Zalal. Mitchell brings that chaotic pressure, those crazy angles, and pure heart. Zalal brings razor-sharp jiu-jitsu and that finishing instinct that has been turning heads. This is pure fireworks waiting to explode. Someone's getting stretched or someone's getting scrambled into oblivion. Don't you dare blink. Next, Reinier de Ridder versus Anthony Hernandez. The Dutch grappling machine, the Dutch dynamite Reinier de Ridder, a former 2 Division I champion with elite top control and submission threats, meets the surging, high-volume, pressure-fighting, fluffy Anthony Hernandez. Wrestling versus relentless pace, control versus chaos. This is the kind of fight that makes you lean forward in your seat the entire time. Who's walking out with the bigger statement? Then, Rafael dos Anjos versus Stephen Thompson, the former UFC lightweight champion, the battle-tested Brazilian veteran Rafael RDA dos Anjos, still dangerous as ever with that pressure, power, and experience, collides with the Karate King, the elegant assassin, Wonder Boy Stephen Thompson, point fighting precision versus forward-moving power, beauty versus brutality, two absolute legends who still have plenty of fight left in them. This is pure respect, until the cage door closes and the hands start flying. Moving up, Brian Ortega versus Patricio Pitbull. T-City Brian Ortega, the submission wizard with that granite chin and never say die heart, steps in against the legendary two-division Bellator champion, the aggressive finishing machine Patricio Pitbull Freire. Brazilian pressure versus California Jiu-Jitsu, experience versus hunger. This is old school fight fan candy. Two warriors who know how to put on a show and leave it all in the octagon. Then the middleweight fireworks, Caio Baralho versus Bo Nickel. The smooth, technical, fighting nerd star Caio the Natural Baralho, rising fast with that complete skill set, faces the highly touted three-time NCAA wrestling champion Bo Nickel. Striking and IQ versus elite wrestling and athleticism. This is the kind of stylistic clash that creates future contenders, or exposes them. Somebody's taking a massive step forward here. Co-main event territory heating up. Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan. Do Bronx Charles Oliveira, one of the greatest finishers in UFC history, the submission artist with that Brazilian magic, runs it back with the powerful, well-rounded Armenian force Arman Ahalkalakets Tsarukyan. They already gave us a war. Now they do it again. Power wrestling versus dangerous submissions. This one has Fight of the Night written all over it, again. And the flyweight title rematch. Joshua Van versus Alexandra Pantoja II. The young, fearless new champion Joshua Van, the second youngest champ in UFC history, puts the belt on the line against the former king, the relentless cannibal Alexandra Pantoja. The first fight ended in shocking fashion. This time they settle it properly. Youth and explosiveness versus championship experience and that Brazilian dog. The 125-pound division is on fire. And the main event, the one you've been waiting for, Petr Yan versus Sean O'Malley, the current UFC bantamweight champion, no mercy Petr Yan, technical, precise, and dangerous as ever, meets the flashy, powerful, larger-than-life Suga Sean O'Malley in a massive rematch. They already gave us an absolute classic at UFC 280. The decision was controversial. The scores were split. The debate never died. Now the belt is on the line, and both men have something to prove. Precision versus power. Technique versus star power. This is the biggest bantamweight fight you can make, and it's happening right here at T-Mobile Arena. This is UFC GM2. Stacked, electric, historic, every fight matters, every fighter is dangerous, and the entire world will be watching. Get your tickets, get your PPV, get ready for war. It's time.
All right, everybody, here we go. UFC GM2 starts now.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Yusuf, the Moroccan Devil, Zalal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ross the Nasty Mitchell.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking
there it is. He said he could grapple with him, and showing the part right there as he gets a big reversal in round 1.
Yeah, no one thought that he could grapple with this guy. But that's exactly what he did. He went out there and he showed and proved, hey, there are no advantages. I am as well prepared as anyone to fight anywhere in this fight.
Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do here?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down. And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Yep, he's in real danger.
Oh, he's trying to bump the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with. He's trying to tighten the grip on this guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips up into his opponent and make sure his opponent doesn't roll off to the side. Look at how intent he is to finish the sub.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Referee will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. He's looking the posture.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
And he continues to work here out of top position. Nice elbow there. Mitchell's back in full mount. Second round, straight ahead.
He's beating you on the ground. You can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top, so look for you scramble.
Looking like a first round win for Bryce Mitchell. What are y'all thinking? Drop it down in the comments.
Previous round, a lot of good action for the truck to get.
Really good round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Oh, he somehow ate that overhand. Wow. Solid takedown for him right there. Oh, that's a good chance for two. He's on his back. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Fighters in half guard. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Yusuf Salal. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Trying to pass here, but it's a no-go.
All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat, you got to pass.
Oh, good sweep there. We're not talking about Major League Baseball either. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Mitchell's back inside control here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Lands with the ground and pound.
If he doesn't block these body shots, he's going to get slumped.
Oh, and he gives up the back now. You can't do that. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Getting the mount here. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's looking the posture.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the bar.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Gotta be careful here. Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
20 seconds left. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when trying to set up a choke here.
He's got the sub locked in.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the
Bryce
round.
saved by the bell, but
Saved by
still
the
think
bell.
that was Bryce's round, in my opinion. What do y'all think? Let me know down in the comments.
And get himself back into this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, that's how it's done. He blocks the shot and then delivers the straight counter.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, shoots for a takedown again. Misses again. Outstanding job finding a place for that knee. Head strikes. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Straight to the body there, buys a lull. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. All right, going for the single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and it works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Oh, shades of you against Dan Henderson back in the day. One-sided.
Oh, wait a second, John. I think he might have the arm triangle. He's getting close here. He's got to drop his chest to try to finish the submission. His arm triangle is looking pretty tight. He's got it locked in. He's got to clear the guard, drop his chest, and get the finish.
Oh, that has got to be it. That is going to do it. Yusuf Salal.
And after dropping 2 rounds, Yusuf in the 3rd round gets Bryce Mitchell by submission. Huge, huge.
There's nothing better, John, than when a guy has an idea what he wants to do, sticks to the game plan, and gets the job done. Be a lot of celebrating tonight after he gets a massive submission victory.
All right, Bruce Buffer now inside the octagon has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Yusuf the Moroccan Devil Salal.
Wow, what a great fight and a great win for the more well-rounded fighter. We said off the top of the show, don't play in his guard, don't mess around in the jiu-jitsu world. He didn't do that and was able to get him out of it.
He had all the skills to ensure that the fight took place exactly where he wanted it to take place. He stayed where he was safe, and ultimately it led to him getting the finish.
Now it looks like we were tied across the board going into that 3rd round. Great fight to start us off. Y'all, we are going to go to a quick commercial break. Thank you. This is UFC GM2. We are back after a close first fight with Bryce Mitchell, where we were tied going into the third round. Zalal gets the win by rear naked choke. On to the next fight, Fluffy Hernandez versus DeRitter. Here we go.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ryder R.D.R. DeRitter! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez!
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, folks, here we go, round 1. No longer unblemished in the UFC, but Ryder DeRitter remains a serious problem for the rest of this middleweight division. One of the best grapplers, pound for pound, across this UFC roster.
You know, John, when he came over from the other organization,
Good entry point on the takedown for Fluffy Hernandez, adding to his all-time record for most takedowns landed at middleweight.
in the half guard.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Hernandez. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Right into side control.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Trying to pass guard here, nothing doing.
Beautiful transition by this man.
Good work from the top here by Fluffy Hernandez. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Hernandez is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
45 seconds remain in the round. Looking to posture up now. This could be trouble. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Fluffy Hernandez. Oh, posturing up and raining down with strikes.
This is not where you want to be against this dude.
Horn sounds for the end of round 1.
Fluffy with the dominating first round. What do y'all think? I think Fluffy got that first round for sure. Let me know in the comments what we're thinking.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 is underway.
Oh, guillotine here. You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that guard and drive his hips up into his opponent.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by DeRitter. Oh, you do not want to get mounted by this man.
Posture's up. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
DeRitter gets back up now. All right, so right here, DeRitter measured lateral movement here, looking for an entry point.
He does a real good job of moving side to side to make sure that when you enter, he has the ability to level change and take you down.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, nice straight right hand.
Good takedown defense. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Oh!
Oh, great scramble there from the takedown.
It's very hard to get this guy.
DC, touch your top lip to your butt.
Look at him. He's starting to posture. Oh, my goodness. He picked him up. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job. Great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Fluffy Hernandez. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Nice.
Postures up. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful.
What a round. That was a back and forth ground battle. I don't know who got that one, but these guys are throwing hands on the ground. Y'all comment below. Let me know what y'all are thinking right now. That was a good fight. We have a good fight going on. That was a good round.
Get in each other's face. Tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just
I think it might be 1-1 going into the third round, honestly. We might have a tied fight right now. Here we go. Round number 3 in a tied fight, I'm pretty sure.
Half guard now.
And for anyone wondering, these are being simulated. I am not playing anything.
Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Another strike gets through from the top position. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Now he's got his back.
Oh, beautiful work to make the transition there.
That Darce is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hips, try to hook the leg so that his opponent can't roll to his back.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out. All right, He remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense...
Wait, hold on a second. Right there, he's getting very close, John, to that arm triangle. This dude is a wizard on the ground. It's like you think you're safe, and all of a sudden, he's trying to finish you. Oh, wow,
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Fluffy Hernandez getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
Side control.
Oh, that's a nice instinctive flow. Beautiful transition. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. We approach the 1-minute mark here in our third and final round.
Hey, posture's up here.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the
he's got
head.
his back.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially...
I mean, how about that back and forth action throughout the final minute? What a fight as we go the full 15. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight. And perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised tonight.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you are watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Okay, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds,
Let's see.
the judges scored
Crazy fight.
for the winner by split decision, Anthony Fluffy.
What a
So
fight.
there he is, your winner
Split
by the
decision.
narrowest of
Our
margins.
first
Only
split
few scorecards of the
decision
world matter.
in UFC GM history, guys. Our very first split decision in UFC GM history, guys.
Well earned.
Bluff. Mason, you're leaving, man? Come on now. Wow. What a fight. Guys, we are off to a fast and heated start. First split decision and our first sub in UFC GM history, guys. Here we go. Will we get a knockout? We have not had a first round knockout yet. What is our predictions going into the next fight? Here we go. Steven Wonderboy Thompson versus Rafael Dos Anjos.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Steven Wonderboy Thompson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Rafael Dos Anjos.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here's the former UFC lightweight champion, Rafael Dos Anjos, a welterweight now. He's been in a lot of 5-round fights, long on UFC experience, and he's got a lot of pop in both hands. You know about the kicking game, plus submission skills as well, but figures to have some opportunities to use his power in this matchup tonight. Oh, few things prettier in that octagon than a Stephen Wonderboy Thompson roundhouse kick.
I mean, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, the karate master, does a good job of mixing up his targets with this roundhouse kick. This guy is an amazing striker, and that is on full display tonight.
Tremendous footwork and vision, both offensively and defensively, out of Simpsonville, South Carolina native Stephen Thompson.
He does a great job, John, of making you fight exactly where he needs you to be, where he can hit you, but you can't return. It's that side stance that allows him to do that.
Perfect technique on the cross by Thompson.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson can do that, John, from a moving position. So while it may seem like he's going to lose some sting on that punch, he still finds a way to make that very effective. Kind of feeling out process right now. Both guys trying to see exactly how they're going to approach this thing.
Advantage in this fight and certainly made it count in that exchange. All right, so close call moments ago. We almost hit the showers early.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost over. It was really close. I mean, it feels like he's got a read on him now. So let's see if he can...
Massive shot lands there.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, first round knockout. Our first round knockout in UFC GM history, guys. What a performance. What are we thinking in the chat, guys? I need to hear something. First round KO for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, the underdog. If y'all were here in the pre-show, the underdog going into this fight. Here we go with the official decision by Bruce Buffer.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I just said that.
Is called to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. What a fight. Guys, UFC GM2 is off to a hot start.
I mean,
let's go.
Mixed martial artist, but he's developed all the skill he needed to get to the top of the division and challenge for the UFC title on multiple occasions.
Alright, moving on to our next fight, guys. We have Brian Ortega versus Pitbull. This event is off to a crazy start. I want to thank everybody that is here right now. Let's get into it. I'm not going to bore y'all. Yeah, baby, Kadesh Speed, my guy. What a fight. Were you expecting the Wonderboy Thompson, the nicest motherfucker in the world, to do that? I know you weren't. I know you weren't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Patricio Pitbull. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian T-City Ortega.
Ready.
All right, Petr, here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon, one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200.
Wow.
So many stars and legends competed on that night.
Oh my goodness, DC, close your mouth for a second. Might have to call a submission finish here, my man. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use
submission
the
attempts in bunches, another one here.
He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, champ, late round one, already a few close calls, a lot of submission attempts piling up.
Yeah, and if you're not careful, at some point one is going to stick. A lot of scrambles here. He's hunting for those subs. He's not aware. Something's going to get caught up. All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Ortega's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Massive shot from the top.
5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go.
Very, very close round in the first round of the last fight of the prelims, actually. We are in the fourth fight of our eight fight event, and this is shaping off to look like a close one. I don't know. What are y'all thinking in the comments? We have a good match ahead of us, I'm thinking. Submission heavy by both guys. They're both just reversing each other and trying different stuff.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Big right hand.
And the strike lands clean. All right, now here he goes, working out of the half guard.
You gotta like that, champ. No better way to crush your opponent's spirit than with a well-timed takedown.
I mean, he could sense that he was in danger. So he took his shot, level change, put him right down to the mat. Now, he can exhale a little bit before he has to get back started trying to win this fight.
Rubber guard now, DC, some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, gogo-plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. Right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Ooh, get that man a broom. That's a beautiful sweep.
I mean, he's very difficult to pin down, John, because he maneuvers and he manipulates your weight.
Ooh,
so
looking for the sub here, DC. Hang on a second. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh my gosh. We're going to a third round in this fight. I genuinely don't know who's winning. We might be tied. I'm more than certain we're tied, folks. UFC GM2 live exclusively on YouTube. We have a great fight going on right now. Let me know in the comments who y'all got right now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. Oh, he got buckled by that counter, champ.
Yeah, great timing on that counter. That would rock him. Throw. He's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone. Nice by Ortega. Oh, uppercut.
Oh, huge kick to the leg. Ortega's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Nice feint there to the right by T-City, Brian Ortega. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, Ortega's boxing is really sharp here tonight. You got to think James Lurson likes what man, his counter-striking game is on point. There it is again.
I mean, he can just time it so well. This guy has a knack for landing those counter shots.
Ortega's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Oh, he walked right into that uppercut. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
You got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt and hope that something's free for you to latch onto.
Oh, no. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a
I love you, Kadesh. Appreciate you for stopping on in, man. You to go.
they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. T-City gets the takedown after catching that kick. Well played. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, he got denied trying to pass.
Let's work. Come on, stand her up. Let's work. Time.
All right, so the fighters go the distance here.
All right, here we go. Fighters went the distance. Who we thinking won this one, guys?
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition.
I'm thinking Brian Ortega. I got Brian. I'm surprised. I don't know. It was a really good fight, though. UFC GM2 is off to a great start, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brian T-City.
That's what I thought, baby. Let's go. I totally agree. What do y'all think? As Brian Ortega just finishes off the prelims for us, guys, we are officially about to start the main card of UFC GM number 2, the last 4 fights of the card. Patricio Pitbull absolutely killed him in the striking game, but not in the significant striking game. But he still had the most control. I don't know. What do y'all think? That might be a controversial take here. I still agree with the state. I still agree, though. Alright, last 4 fights, guys. Here we go. Starting off with Bo Nickel and Bora Hollow. Stay tuned for the end of UFC GM2 to find out the main card for UFC GM3 on Saturday, July 31st, or August 1st. So sorry. Here we go.
Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Bo Nickel! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Natural
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go round 1, featuring the 2019 Big Ten Athlete of the Year and former 3-time NCAA Division I All-American, Bo Nickel. Don't be surprised if he shoots for a takedown early, but we also have seen in fights prior, when the opponent is too expectant of a takedown, Bo Nickel's power will be heard from either way. So much pressure and hype surrounding Bo Nickel. Early takedown now for the former Hodge Trophy winner, Bo Nickel.
I mean, Bo Nickel and wrestling, they just go together. He can do it as well as anyone the UFC has ever seen. That takedown was set up beautifully, the timing was right, and he got it very, very easy.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Got to be careful here.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Oh, spinning back fist.
Oh, that one hurt bad. He's in a lot of trouble now.
Oh, that's a pretty counter shot there.
Yeah, he's got him hurt. He timed that beautifully.
Strong outside leg kick.
This dude is hurt, but he's still fighting.
Nickel goes in for the takedown now. Nice level change, and he gets it. So, showing off the fight IQ there. He was getting tagged on the feet. Man, this is fun to watch the grappling sequence. He was born a scrambling man. He better keep it going.
You know what? You can't make one mistake. If you make one mistake, this guy takes the outside control. He can move around you so effortlessly. You got to be locked in.
Oh, big reversal here in round 1.
That was beautiful timing. He didn't let his opponent establish anything early. So let's see what happens now.
2 2 minutes to go in the round. All right, side control now. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Nickel.
Posture's up now.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high level.
Oh, snapped his head back with that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot. Oh, my goodness.
Big moments on both sides in round one.
Wow. Not what I was expecting so far. Bo Nickel coming out hot with the striking and the ground game.
All right, there's the end of the round.
He
So
is
it was a
looking
huge strike to
dangerous,
the
but
head that stunned his
it
opponent.
is
Got
anybody's
Yeah,
fight right
A
now.
big strike lands. His
Don't
opponent's on
get
wobbly
it
legs.
twisted.
That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
If y'all are enjoying this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. This is UFC GM2 live from T-Mobile Arena. Here we go.
All right, still relatively early in this one, but it's been all about the wrestling, the chain wrestling, and on the other side for the well-rounded fighter. His corner's all fired up at his lack of adjustments thus far.
Yeah, they're fired up, man. You can see them. They're in their chairs, up and down, telling him, get your hands going, get your feet going, throw some knees. You've got to damage this guy on his entries to make him a little bit afraid or uncertain of whether or not he should level change. You cannot let him fight comfortably, because otherwise he will just take you down over and over again. It will be rinse and repeat, multiple takedowns over the course of the fight.
All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging. Down the line, he's going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
All right, so the takedown is there. Now we see, I guess, what he can do.
Now, secure him. It was tough to get him here. Keep him out.
Nickel's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, now he bails on the submission. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Straight punch is good. Under 3 minutes here to go in round two. Man, imagine how quickly his hands must move at a buffet. Look at that cross.
I mean, he's got that cross going, man. It's all about the speed, setup, and timing. When you got them all, you get the punch to the target. That was a slick transition.
All right, now we'll see what happens on the ground. High-level takedown by him, though, to get it.
Now let's see what he can do with it.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Bo Halya. Back to the feet now. You see some of that fighting nerd style under Pablo Sucupira. Nice bounce in the step of Caio Borralho.
Yeah, really nice stance, constantly bouncing, moving. Does a really good job of gathering reads as he's feinting and trying to draw reactions out of his opponent.
All right, so what do you think here, champ? Just another takedown attempt or what?
Yeah, he's going to shoot and he's going to score. That's what's about to happen because it's all we've seen up to this point.
Oh, there it is again. You saw it coming a mile away. Takedown secure.
I mean, he has been shooting over and over, and every time he's been securing takedowns. You can see that coming from a mile away.
10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, big ground strikes now. We got to fight through 10.
Bo Nickel, the underdog. What? Putting on a show right now, y'all.
Completely dominated that round. We need more of the same. This is the last round. Get out there, punch into that takedown.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so time is running out for one of the more well-rounded fighters in this division. He has been out-wrestled throughout, and if he doesn't get urgent, he's not going to like the way the scorecards sound in a minute.
Urgency. Urgency is the key word. He has got to be almost frantic in his approach to try to finish this fight. He has got to get forward, get some damage and blows on this wrestler, force some panic wrestling, and look to get a submission off. Oh! And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
He likes this position, half guard. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here behind
You
him.
see him setting up the arm triangle. Yeah, you see him setting it up.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
And now he's got the back.
Nice transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Bo Hollier. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now.
Good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Now he's got to be very patient as he moves.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall. So when you're in there and you're finding a hard time finding your rhythm, you got to just go back to what got you here. Or you got to put caution to the wind. Because right now, it'll be hard to find your rhythm, especially when you're fighting a guy who's fighting very well. So it's one thing to find your rhythm whenever you set the tempo of the fight right away, but...
Oh, he could have thrown some big shots from this spot.
Yeah, Johnny said it.
Oh my gosh. After being up 2 rounds for Bo Nickel, at the last second, there's a knockout. What? That's insane. What a turn of events.
The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 30 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kyle the Natural Ohio!
Comeback of the year.
All right, so what a finish in this one. Crowd is absolutely eating it up and really mixed up his entire skill set to get the finish tonight.
I mean, sprawl and brawl, J.A. Dude's out there trying to wrestle. This ain't a wrestling match. You got to punch, man. And he was really shown up by this well-rounded
fight. I'm pretty sure Bo was up both rounds. He sure was up 20-18 both rounds and ends up getting knocked out in the third. What a tragedy, folks. We are going to take a slight brief commercial break. Go get that popcorn, go get that food. We will be back for the next fight in UFC GM2. Alright guys, we will be back in 1 second. Until then, here are all the outcomes we've had so far. We will be going into the second fight of the UFC GM2 main card, starting in just a moment.
I'm still trying to.
UFC GM2 continues with Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan. Here we go.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arman Tsarukyan. Fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
All right, here we go, round 1. That's what is one of the biggest and best lightweight fights we've put together. Arman Tsarukyan taking on Charles Oliveira. Du Bronx, as he so often does, we're going to take the judges out of this one.
Well, Charles is going to go forward. He's going to press and try to force Tsarukyan under pressure. Tsarukyan has to answer and respond the right way. If he panics, if he shoots at the wrong time, Oliveira will take his neck home with him back to Brazil and put another submission in the UFC submission record.
Connection there.
It's about the punch, but it's also about the setup. That was a beautiful setup that allows him to land that punch. These boys are going at it. Tsarukyan told us he had a combination he wanted to finish the fight with. A Superman punch and a high kick. He said, maybe I'll get a bonus. I said, you throw a Superman punch and then follow up with a high kick to end Charles Oliveira, you're getting the bonus, my man.
What a close call moment to go, champ, as he found a hole for that strike early on. Now we'll see if his opponent can work his way back into this fight.
That was a very close call. He seemed to have him out of there, but his opponent cut him, right? He knew it would take more to finish this fight. Let's see if he can either finish him or if his opponent can find a way.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. All right, nose guard now. All right, setting up for a finish here. Ooh, arms in tight. Tsarukyan getting touched here repeatedly with these grounded pounds. Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. See him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
Tsarukyan's in his guard here. Oh, man, how about that sweep? They've been training for it for 8 weeks. Couldn't stop the ball.
They've been training for it. They knew they would see that. But when you have a guy that's so good at using this move, sometimes he gets you. That's exactly what we just saw happen. You gotta be careful here.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Oliveira. Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. Tsarukyan going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Under 30 seconds. Man, he's just so calm with his defensive grappling, not going to get submitted there.
Well, he's constantly making reads. So you saw what he was trying to do. He saw what he was trying to do. He made the adjustment, and he stopped him right in his tracks.
Tsarukyan's back in half guard. Round 2, coming up. All right, that is the end of the round. Oliveira's bleeding from the forehead.
End on the round 1. UFC GM2. I think that first round was back and forth. Not 100% sure who won that one.
So let us now check out some of the action in that round.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
A stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Early right hand gets through for Du Bronx. double flying knee.
Yeah, you want to talk about free in the octagon. There you have it.
That's in your arsenal. Always a pleasure to watch Charles Oliveira compete. He's trying to create a striking angle here.
The one thing about Charles do Bronx is that his hands are always where they're supposed to be. So when you do attack him, he has the ability to counter and counter effectively.
Circling to his right. Oh, look alive out there. He got caught with the lead hook again.
I love this lead hook because it's so quick and it can get to the target, and not everyone is thrown to end the fight.
Under 3 minutes to go here in round 2. Nice uppercut.
His eyes crossed, they rolled back in his head. This dude is hurt.
Oliveira get the takedown. A nice transition there and showing off the fight IQ. He was getting touched up on the feet, takes the fight to the ground. It looks as though he's going to the butterfly guard now, DC. If you're the dominant fighter, what are you trying to do?
I mean, you're trying to control those hips and step over to a side, because that butterfly guard allows for him to elevate your hips, create space, and work his way out of it.
Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Now he's going full mount. Oliveira's ground game is so good, he immediately puts you on the defensive.
Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sarukyan. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. 10 minutes in the books.
All right, buddy. Sit down. Senta ahí. Relaxa. Respira. You with me? All right, listen. We're down on the cards. I want you to go out there, put your cards.
All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round. DC, put your phone down, look alive.
What a round, DC. That was crazy. What do you think, John? Nothing, guys? Okay. This is UFC GM2 from T-Mobile Arena here. Here we go. Last round of Armin versus Charles number 2. Here we go. Come on now.
Set up that hook again now. And there it is.
I mean, that was a massive hook up top. His opponent's in trouble, Jay. He keeps trying to punch with him when he should be grabbing him.
Oh, so he misses with a hook there. There it was again, though. We thought he might go back to it. He did.
Oh, my God.
These guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Now a leg kick.
That landed clean.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand.
Nice left hook there.
Oliveira goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Beautiful transition there, and he was getting worked on the feet, so a nice job to get the fight to the ground. Well, if you're sick of us dropping that word hook, don't shoot the messenger.
Hold up, J.A. Hold up, J.A. Another opportunity to try to end this fight by submission. Now let's see what the next step is. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I got a bit excited.
Give me the Heisman tonight.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotines. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Big shots landed by him now. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Oliveira's looking dangerous here. He's got full mount. Under a minute to go here in our third and final round.
Gotta watch his neck.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight.
Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt. This is no good. Nope.
You have to fight back.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Oliveira.
Another ground and pound.
What a fight it was as we go the full 15 minutes. We now see how the judges scored that one. All right, so a close fight goes the distance here tonight. DC, I know you're not a judge, but any lean to one fighter or the other?
I mean, when I watched the fight, I believe that he did enough. But when these fights are this close, it's razor thin. You don't know what the judges are
Okay, guys,
seeing.
both guys have their hands up. Both fighters have their hands up at the end. They're both battled. They both battled hard. They're both messed up, especially Charles Oliveira here. Let's see who they give the win to.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Charles the Bronx.
Charles by split decision! Oh my! Charles Oliveira calls out Ilia Topuria again! Oh no!
He has shown time and time again now. Submission, knockout, or decision. It'll be
Yep.
beat New Bronx. Congrats on the massive victory to Charles Oliveira.
Charles Oliveira beats Armin in a split decision fight, and they now are tied 1-1, and we have a rivalry, guys. Oh my gosh! Here we go! Oliveira was super emotional after that. That was amazing. What a fight.
Damn, it was really bad.
Okay, guys, we are jumping into the co-main event of UFC GM2. It's been real, it's been great, it's been full of a lot of firsts in this very early development of what's going to be something revolutionary in this GM series. Now, we've had our first sub. We've had our first round knockout with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. We have had our first split decision twice today with Fluffy Hernandez and now with Charles Oliveira. Guys, we are about to go into the 2 biggest fights of tonight. Let's go. It's been a ride. Come on now.
The best in the world at 125 pounds, the father of 2, Alexandre Pantoja. We could talk about the jiu-jitsu, the striking. I'd like to lead with the cardio because he is always in a position, even if he gets tuned up in fights, to be the fresher man in minute 25. The dude's an absolute animal.
Yeah, absolute animal. And John, we have seen that time and time again. In those big moments, Alexandre Pantoja is the person that shows his true self. It doesn't always go perfect for him, but all the experience he has had in life allows for him to stay certain that he can get the job done. He's an amazing fighter.
Doesn't really feel like a human weapon can finish him either. Almost 40 pro fights, the cannibal has never been put away. Alexandre Pantoja has graced the octagon yet again. All right, so here he is, young Joshua Van. He has accrued a ton of high-level experience, obviously realized a UFC flyweight world title. Scary to think he's just starting to scratch the surface as to just how good a mixed martial arts athlete he could be.
I mean, he's just starting. You watch this young man grow inside the octagon. He was a baby when he started, John. He had no skills, but he had belief. And that belief, coupled with the skills that he has developed, turned him into a champion at one point in his career. Joshua Van believes he's one of the best in the world, and he shows it every time he steps in the octagon.
Proudly repping 4 Ounce Fight Club, Houston, and of course Myanmar as a Burmese American. Joshua Van back on the proving ground here tonight. Joshua Van steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go.
Good job.
Our tail the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja. So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Do it.
The Cannibal Alexandre Pantoja, must-see TV across a tremendous flyweight range. Chasing further greatness tonight as he tries to go down as one of the greatest 125-pound fighters ever.
Jay, I think the world of this kid. I think this man is as good as anyone who I've seen in this division since Demetrius Johnson. Wrestling, cardio, base pressure, and confidence. That's next level.
Oh, good right cross out of that orthodox stance for Joshua Van. 1-2's been there all night.
Josh Van is not a small guy for the weight class. He's shorter and thicker. Like, look at the size of Van's legs. That's where he takes all of his power from.
Man, there's just no breathers on the ground. He gets you down, and then he's constantly working from there.
Well, he's so fluid, John, that it's overwhelming, right? As you're trying to process one move, this guy's already on to the next.
Van, one of the more athletic boxers in the UFC, pressing forward on that lead leg.
He has as much of a traditional boxing stance as any guy in the UFC. Constant forward pressure, hands always where they're supposed to be. I love watching Josh Van fight.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, there it is. Yet again, another well-timed, fast takedown for the Cannibal Alexandre Pantoja.
Pantoja is a beast, man. This guy...
Ooh! Might get a submission finish here, DC. Hang on a second.
Oh, now it's getting tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. It's so important to get to that far side underhook. Whenever you got the half guard on one side, you got to try to find that far side underhook. You got to kill his underhook, because that's what they use to get back to their feet.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Van. Back to his feet. All right, so we're upright for now, but probably another takedown attempt here in the not-too-distant future.
Absolutely. But he's been so successful at it. Every time he shoots, he scores a takedown. So why would he change it? He should be shooting takedown because his opponent has not shown an ability to stop him. Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, there's the cross from Pantoja. Yet again, a big reason why he is winning this fight.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of staying true to what he wanted to do in this fight. You knew he wanted to land the cross. He's done that over and over again.
Oh, he shoots for a takedown again.
Changing the position.
Final seconds here. Great first round out of the flyweights. Round two coming up.
You should tail that last round. That's not going to happen this time. I need you to get back out there aggressive. Let this guy know who you are. You got to change.
All right, now we take a look at some of the action from the previous round, of which there was a lot.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball court as a shooter, you know what this man is feeling right now. He's got all the skills flowing tonight.
It's happened for me a number of occasions where the basketball hoop looks 6 feet tall. I mean, this guy tonight looks like he can put a basketball in an ocean and he can hit a takedown from a mile away. He looks amazing.
Oh, that is a clean combination, and not the first time this round where we have said that.
Well, Johnny's continuing to move forward out of that real high guard. And when you're offensive on the
Right there, his opponent's wobble check.
he's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him.
Oh, big left hook there. Under 3 minutes now to go. Takedown defense holds up. And now some distance as they pull apart.
Big punches.
Well-rounded fighter continues to pressure the kickboxer and landed a really nice hook in that exchange.
You can tell every time he wants to really put some damage on his opponent because he goes to the hook. It's his best punch, and he lands it once again.
That hurt him. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Takedown defense holds up. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. And that left hook landed on the button. 30 seconds to go, round 2. 10 minutes down. Heading back to the corner now. Pantoja's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
What a fight we got going on, guys. Who do we got in the comments right now? I think we got 1-1. I think we got round 1 Pantoja, round 2 Josh Spann. Let's see what we got in round 3.
Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round, and picking up exactly where he left off. Ideal complement of skill and will, the flyweight champ Alexandre Pantoja.
Alexandre Pantoja is a guy that gets grounded forward and gets right in your face, man. From his stance, he can either wrestle you or land with big power like we have seen him do on so many occasions.
Oh, spinning elbow right to the head. Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the boot, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. This dude better start tucking his elbows.
Oh, and again, shooting for a takedown. Stumped once again. Just missed with the leg kick. Under 3 minutes now to go. Feint left there by Van. Oh, he lands a hook. Oh, slipping out of range, beautiful. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point, the shoulders are moving, the head's moving. That was beautiful, John. He set that up beautifully. His opponent is on wobbled legs now.
And there it is. You see it all the time. A fighter's getting crispy on the feet.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this, though, John. He's getting very close to securing a victory by arm triangle. This guy is a master on the ground.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
Starting to get it in very
how
deep.
good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. 45 seconds remain in the round. Pantoja's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, that is a pulverizing kick to the lead leg.
I mean, and it wobbled him. It hurt him very bad. He's landed so many kicks, but that one really did make an impact.
Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Championship rounds are upon us. Beautiful.
Let's see that straight, right down the middle.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
Gets to the single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, big elbow gets through. Man, these body kicks are really punishing. He's landing. Oh, what a connection right up the gut. Not sure he's coming close where he is.
Exactly, Chuck. He has no idea where he is. He got hurt very, very bad with that punch. Oh, that's big.
Oh, he fires back now. Ooh, diving punch lands. Huge ground and pound strikes finding the home. All right, butterfly guard now up against the fence. DC, talk us through.
Yeah, and he's got some opportunities to get up here. He's got to elevate or create space with his feet, get back to his feet, and stand up.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Petr. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. All right, well, he said he was going to attack the whole leg, and he has not discriminated. Nicely done to the thigh yet again there.
Another beautiful thigh kick lands for this guy. He's doing a good job of working the game plan.
Back to his feet.
Oh, big right hand.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Effective punch from the clinch there by Pantoja. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, there's the end of the round. What a fight we've got, man. I mean,
Pantoja out there surviving right now at the moment, guys. It is not looking good, but we are going to the 5th round of the scheduled 5 rounds of this co-main event. It has still been so exciting. We are nearing the end of this event. Here we go, one more round, guys.
Ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Van. Slips to it.
He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, big shots here. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Oh, uppercut counter. That'll leave a mark. Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be as...
Pantoja goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the field. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch positioning, you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
And he's back up. All right, so potentially an opportunity. Champ goes by the board. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now he's recovered.
Yeah, he's starting to recover. He needed to get that.
Oh! Oh, is that going to do it? Yes, that is it, and still undisputed UFC flyweight champion.
And still is coming to become common. When you talk about this man, the expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official.
Looks like that's the most embarrassing knockout in GM history so far, guys.
Stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 5. Going the winner by knockout and still the
Joshua Van.
UFC flyweight champion of the world.
This is crazy, guys.
Joshua the Fearless Van.
Dominating performance by Joshua Van. Definitely gonna probably get a Fight of the Night performance bonus. Guys, we are nearing the last fight of the entire night. That was a brawl, but also a dominating performance.
And he retains his belt.
No pun intended, turning the flyweight contenders.
Here we go.
Peter
Petr Yan versus Sean O'Malley. UFC GM2 final fight.
Choice tonight out of the former undisputed UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. Skill for skill, he's as good as any 135er. Certainly Murad Dvalishvili tested his wrestling, and he has gone to great lengths to improve that part of his game. He faces another elite 135er here tonight.
I want to see Sean O'Malley version 2.0. I know that this young man is smart enough to recognize the issues that he has, but he also does possess the ability to knock anybody out. And that is why people fell in love with him. Appearance on the Contender Series to becoming a world champion. Sean O'Malley captured your imagination, and that is what makes him special.
Work ethic and motivation have never been issues. A lot of the fan base excited to see what version of O'Malley hits that octagon tonight. Sean O'Malley, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. All right, so the 135-pound division has been owned by this man. He is showing no signs of slowing down, and not unlike some other champions we have, showing new wrinkles with every passing title.
Every time he gets into the octagon, he looks better. There's something new. There's something improved about our champion. He's just one of those guys that will never take a day off. He will never allow for someone to be working when he isn't. He's so intent on being dominant that he makes sure that he leaves no stone unturned. Tonight he has done that, and he assures us that he's going to keep his championship.
There were a few guys that could have gotten this title fight. He believes the most worthy opposition got this opportunity. Now the champion's job is to turn him back. Petr Yan, ladies and gentlemen, steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Right now, for your main event introductions, the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Petr
This one is going to be crazy.
Well, first meeting between these two gentlemen was absolutely epic. Here we go, round 1 of the rematch, Petr and Sean O'Malley.
It was so fun, John, to watch these two fight the first time. And for Sean O'Malley to show that he really belonged amongst the elite. Petr is one of the best boxers in the world, so he's got to get those hands going very early. He's got to set trap for Sean O'Malley. O'Malley's got to get on the bike, keep creating angles, find ways to frustrate Petr.
O'Malley took the first matchup via split decision. See who takes the rematch.
Huge head kick landed.
Petr, master of sport in boxing, and looks the part every time out in the octagon.
John, you could tell that that is his base because he's got that wide stance, he's got that front hand moving and pawing, and then the moment you make a mistake, Petr capitalizes on it.
All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts it with the left hand, and you see it on full display right now.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight, the pace at which we are going to fight.
There, huge block for him. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. Oh, that Petr cross is a thing of beauty, and he has landed it multiple times in this fight tonight.
I mean, Petr does a great job of staying very technically sound. And the reason he's able to land that same punch so many times is because he's never out of position. Great job by the former champ.
Strong hook to the head there by Sean O'Malley.
Another good stick to the head. Nasty uppercut lands right on the button. He almost put his opponent down. He's still up right now, but he can find the finish there. Oh, look at that.
Right on the button. And another hook landed there by O'Malley. Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landed on both sides. What a fight so far.
Okay, there's no way you got that one. You lost that one, okay? But we're going to take this next one back. You know you can do it. We're going to stick to our striking. We can't handle it.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Ready. Ready. Good.
All right, round 2, Bantamweight Championship on the line. All right, next round is now underway.
I love a good check hook. It's a great shot for a high-level counter strike.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and pick the shot. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
There by O'Malley. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect it.
Man, that punch was a beautiful thing. Straight to the target.
I mean, that was a nasty shot.
The cardio and the conditioning of Petr is just absurd. I mean, this fight has just been a great showcase for him in all respects of mixed martial arts. Nice feint with a right punch there by Yan. O'Malley's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Under 2 minutes here to go round 2. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot. This fight is crazy.
Oh, man, he's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation wrestling, champ.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He might need a level change to try to get a takedown.
Big diving punch lands up top. Oh, he might be out. Oh, he did it and knew. Sugar Sean O'Malley, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world.
Oh, my goodness, John. They said he couldn't do it. This man believed, and he got the job done. Now, he is the champion of the world.
Well, what a way to get the finish here tonight. Nearly busted his head through the canvas. It goes into the books as a TKO.
I mean, it was game over the moment he started landing. You knew that one of these shots would end his opponent's night. This guy is a phenomenal fighter on the ground, and when he gets you there...
What a beautiful knockout. Sugar Sean is our new bantamweight champion. What a performance.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop in this contest at 4 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Sugar Sean.
Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had some doubters coming in here tonight, but he mutes those naysayers yet again. We congratulate O'Malley on another monumental UFC win, and the nature of this result figures to provide the matchmakers a lot of different options moving forward as to who might be next for Sean O'Malley.
There we go. Sugar Sean O'Malley is the bantamweight champion of the world. What a fight, you guys. I cannot believe that. I don't know. Our two champions, I think they're going to be on some long reigns. Performance of the night goes to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Sean O'Malley, and Joshua Vaughn. And submission of the night has to go to Zalal against Bryce Mitchell. Comeback of the night was Borjalo versus Bo Nickel. Great fights. Guys, I'm here to announce UFC GM3 Saturday, August 1st. your main event is looking to be one for the books, guys. Tune in Saturday to watch Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway 3 and Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland number 3 in the co-main. The trilogies will be out in UFC GM3 just like the sequels were out tonight. Guys, we have some fights in store for y'all. UFC GM2, that's a wrap. Thank you everyone who joined.